that vaguely, pretty much.
You're probably, if you look for it online, it's probably gonna be in a key of C. But
Yeah.
I swear, it feels like A to me.
Fighting Man.
Street Fighter, yeah.
Everywhere I hear the sound of marching, charging people. 'Cause the summer's here and I'm cycle fighting into street, boy. Well, what can boy do? This old rock and roll band. Sleeping down the best street fight band. Think the time is right for Palace Revolution. With the time until the game to play is compromise solution. And what can cold boy do? When the sing all rock and roll band. There's no place for street fight band. David's cause to disturb on. Shout and scream, I kill the pig, I rail it all, disturb on. But what can a poor boy do? Let me sing for rock and roll band.
Rough. I know there's a couple drum parts I gotta put in there. There's some
Sounds doable, you know.
there's some snare roll-ons I gotta put back in there somewhere. I remember.
It's pretty easy. That's why I think it's doable.
Well, yeah, I mean it's really the Rolling Stones. I mean, you know.
I haven't even tried to
It's
sing
really-
along with it or anything. I don't know if I'm playing, you know. There's maybe space between some of these lines. Just trying to play right through it like it's an AM hit that it is, you know.
Try to jump and jack flash.
What's that? Sorry.
was pretty close,
You have the
actually.
lyrics there? Or you...
No,
Yeah, I didn't have them either. That's why I'm like, I don't know what the second verse is.
oh, I
It's
got
a
it.
crossfire hurricane.
Okay, I got one.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Audie, Nikki, good to see you, girl.
What's this called?
Sleepwalk. What's the third chord? F minor?
Well, F minor.
What's it called?
Sleepwalk. By
Do you know that?
Franco and Johnny? Or
Yeah,
somebody?
yeah,
Johnny?
Santo and
Santo and Johnny.
Yeah,
No, I don't.
okay, all right, well, there's a, there's
You
like, you
said
know,
stay out of
there's
the
like,
50s, that's like.
yeah, that's right in the fifties wheelhouse there, sorry.
It's all right, man. I mean, you know, you're running the show. I'm just
Street
playing
Fight
drums.
Man, at least that was the sixties.
I'm just playing drums, man. You guys are running the
Dragon
show.
the Line, I think
I
that's,
found the music
that's
on
the
there.
sixties.
What's that?
I just found the music on it. Are we playing or not?
What'd you find it for?
Sleepwalk. Are we doing it or no?
Are we allowed to?
I don't know.
Dude, I forget I even said anything, okay? Play all the 40s you can find, man.
I don't
I'm cool. We can do Glenn Miller if you want, man, you know.
Basie.
Begin the Big E, man. Tom Dorsey. Let's do it, man. Let's go on back,
Have you
man.
got your brushes?
I got them. Yes, I do. I can get rid of about half the drum set. I don't need any of this, really. Now you know the reason I like that song being on the list is because people need a chance to slow dance, and you don't have to sing it. So
Oh, that's a great song.
and you don't have to sing it, so that saves us a lot of hassle.
Yeah, people love that song. It's a wonderful song.
We just got a comment that said this sounds lovely to me after a long day. So somebody out there liked it very much. Okay. So what are we doing next, Maestro?
Well, not doing. Kick on it up. Kick on.
Were we working on All on the Watchtower, or did I miss memory of some kind?
Well, we did play it.
Yeah, I thought we did. I thought we did best. Well, fuck with it a little bit.
It's A. Or is it A or what happened here?
Anyway, you guys pick something to play. I don't care. What do you want to play, Scott?
Oh,
Pick a song, Scott. Any song.
we can do, or try to do that all on the Watchtower if you want to try it.
No, I just thought I remembered us playing that once before.
Got the music
Too much, whatever. Too much, whatever the hell that is. What key do you have?
I got A minor, G, F, G,
That's
A
for
minor.
all on the Watchtower?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, A.
It's got to be some kind of way out of here. The choking trees. There's too much confusion. I can't get no relief. Understand, drink my wine. Come and be my herb. Brother,
right there, my man.
Oh, thank you.
Jimmy going there good.
Yeah, I got nothing. 'Cause
And you didn't have to even play it with your dick, you know. You actually used a pick. That made it a little harder, probably. I bet there's footage of that somewhere on the internet.
What, he played it with
Yeah, he was in Germany, and he's playing this fucking song, and he whips his dick out and starts banging it on the strings while he's making chords.
Oh, wow.
German police came swarming on the stage, said, Jimmy, that's not going to work. They arrested his ass,
And the
man.
funny part is his guitar was on the floor and he was standing up.
Oh, yeah, he had a big fucking dick. There's no doubt about it. Jimi Hendrix was a big, well-hung man. But seriously, man,
Okay, you work for
can
it.
you imagine how much that would hurt? It's like banging your dick on a cheese grater, you know? Bam, bam. Like, whoa, that would hurt, man.
Again, I'll take your
I
word
mean, a
for it.
man that is willing to go that far for his art, you got to take your hat off to him. You know? I mean,
You're
seriously.
saying Hendrix did that?
Yes, he
set
did
his
in
dick on
Germany.
fire.
Yeah, he did it in Germany. And the funny thing is, I think it was East Germany. It was one of those like tours where they let Americans come play in East Germany. And those fucking, he just came out of nowhere like, dude, you don't do that in East Germany, man.
Huh.
Yeah, he was known for some shit. Well, you know how he got out of the draft, right?
Yeah.
He told him he was gay.
Oh, I don't know.
No, he served.
No, he did not.
He was a paratrooper.
Sure, yeah.
I don't think so. I heard that he got out of it by telling the recruiter he was gay and,
No,
and like
I've
kissing
seen
the guy or
pictures of him in
something.
his uniform.
Huh.
And it was
Well,
on
there
the
you go.
internet.
Well, yeah, that's
Urban
how-
legends.
It's on the internet, so you know it's true.
Urban legends must be somebody
The
else.
bass player, that's how he met him.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
Billy Cox.
what do you want to play next, Maestro?
It's,
You gonna do same old blues?
Yeah.
Let me get tuned here. I'm kind of out. I think I don't know. I'm out.
check my tuning, yeah. Oh, I'm putting in that.
Not too bad. Good enough for jazz. Beating on the wind.
I'm unfamiliar with this, but
It's A minor, and the instead of going to a regular 1-4-5, it has a turnaround that goes A, G, D, A. That's all. Same old blues, same old blues again.
okay.
Same old blues again. Rest is like a 1-4-5. It's between the 1 and the 4. You can use your 9 chord.
I see that? That's J.J. Cale?
Yeah.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah, and Leonard Skinner did a version of it. It was probably faster and heavier, you know, with three guitars, you know, and everything with, those are the two.
Cut.
J.J. Cale,
Thank you.
did a version of it with Leon Russell that's pretty sweet, you know.
I like Leon.
Yeah, me too. I met him.
Promised Land?
The chord sounded symphonic.
Yeah, what's going on there? Is there like something out of phase, you mean?
No, it sounded like a symphony.
Too much
Reverb.
reverb and echo and shit, that's what that is. So you wanna take any solos in this? Or?
If I feel inspired, I'll let you know.
Okay.
ended all right, so that's the part they notice usually.
Nobody died.
I didn't kick over any guitars.
Nobody cried, nobody died.
And you didn't whip your penis out and start playing the guitar.
There you go, man. God, I'd love to be able to find footage of that. There's got to be some footage of that somewhere. That was quite a story, man. I think they like banned him from coming to Germany after that. He was like, oh, he couldn't even go to Germany after
That's what knocked down the wall.
that. Yeah, probably was.
We got next on the list. We got a Susie Q. We got a Little Wing. We got a Traffic. Feeling all right.
It's still feeling all right, man.
You gonna do that?
I got a vibe for that.
C7F7.
Yeah, but I don't know all the lyrics.
I should have it.
Yeah, it's just in C. Got all the lyrics here somewhere.
Love to do Low Spark of High Heel Boys, man.
Maybe if I spell it right.
It's usually C.
There's a song that'll fill half a set for you. Do Low Spark of High Heel Boys.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck, that would be a great song to pull off, man. Trying to think, is there keyboards in that? Trying to think, is there keyboards in Low Spark?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
saxophone. Oh, yeah.
They got saxophone in it. Yeah, which is nice. Yeah. God, I would love to have a sax player, man. Maybe a singer that could play sax too. That'd be fucking awesome.
Seems I got to get a change of scene. Every night I have the strangest dreams. Driven by the way it could have been. Left it on my own, so it seems. Got to leave before I start to scream. Someone's locked the door and took the key. Everything alright. I feel good myself, like feeling alright. But I feel good myself. Whoa, no. Boy, you sure could be for one big ride. Now in bed I sit and wonder why. When you start to cry, just can't waste the time. I must keep trying. Got to stop believing in all your lies. Got too much to do before I die. Hey, yeah, I'm feeling alright. I'm not feeling too good myself. Oh, no. I'm feeling alright. I'm feeling too good myself. Whoa,
Isn't that the same as Season of the Witch?
What season of the witch?
It might be the same structure.
Yeah.
It's like Post Toasties is same as what the hell's that song? It's the same copy of.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah, there's a song that it's basically a direct copy of.
What I Hate Joe? Any of that?
Hey Joe,
Don't make it.
don't make it sad.
The other one.
Not that Joe, huh?
Where you going with that gun again?
Hey, Joe. I said, where you going with that gun in your hand? I'm going out and shoot all day. So I'm gonna mess around with some other man. Yes, I did. So I caught it messing around town.
Got a little outside the box at the very end of your solo there.
I guess well, you know what, it sounded like I was in the wrong key or
You
something.
were.
I was in C.
I don't think you were.
Oh, no, C, I should have been in E. What am I talking about? Yeah, I went to C, but I should have been in E, but in theory, I should be able to go to C.
Well, in theory, a lot of things are possible, you know, like we might get a man on Mars someday, but I'm not counting on
It's got
it.
some E's in it.
In theory,
There's an E in there now and then. Yeah, there's an E in there occasionally.
theory and practice are the same. In practice, they're not.
Yeah, that's true.
A lot of times, you know, when I would play somewhere, and like one of the worst mistakes I would make, like one of the worst solos I ever thought I played, and somebody come up and said, man, that solo you played in that song was so great, man.
You were
If
so
you could-
outside the box.
If you could duplicate that, man. Man, I felt so bad playing that.
Yeah, a friend of mine got up to play one song with some other band, and he played
So
half
it's a
of his entire
moderator,
solo
yeah.
in the wrong key. And,
Okay, Holly.
and just shrugged it off. I'd have gone back to my seat and shot myself.
Oh, shit happens, man.
Yeah.
I went to one of those open mics one night and I never even got up to play.
Yeah.
Just like, well, I saw what the mayhem that was going on. I was like, I don't want to be part of that.
I've seen some good stuff.
After midnight, how about that?
Wait,
Yeah, I missed the line.
we missed that part completely, okay, so we can't just go through that.
Should it have done the turnaround? at
No,
that
it should, yeah, it should've went into the
Yeah.
bridge
stimulates
chorus,
some action,
or,
yeah.
yeah, the bridge part there, whatever you call it, yeah.
My fault.
That's no big deal. We ain't getting paid. the skin of my teeth. I did not know you were ending it right that second, but I had a feeling. That worked out better than I expected, actually. I thought I was going to stop and everybody would be just jamming away. I'd be like, oh, fuck, I missed that.
Artistic license.
Yeah, you can always do the ending when I'm
JJ
drunk.
Gale.
What's that?
Call me the breeze.
Thank you, Emily. Our ending's better. At least we're ending on the same fucking note. You know. It's a good thing.
Willie in the hand jive.
Give me a can of hand dry first.
Gonna need it. Never tried it.
And that's what-
Two young lovers with nothing better to do.
That's what I've heard before. You hear the
5.
the
10.
cymbals keep ringing because they're coming.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and shut this down, and we'll be back in a little bit. We're gonna take a break, so.
Okay.
Later, everybody.
There.